Hello everybody and welcome to a game of Tabletop Simulator. We are playing some more Snake Oil. Joining me today in the red is Fohamner. Psycho Ocelot.
Hello.
Vaguely Someone.
You said joining wrong in the intro.
And Shattered Controllers.
Mildly critical.
Man, vaguely every intro I've done there's been something wrong. I think it might be you. I'm sorry, you're the only common factor.
He never announces who he is. He just immediately complaining.
Okay.
I'm hearing a lot of words, but I'm not listening. So
and I should be saying I am occasionally clever down at the bottom because I don't think I've actually introduced myself
Emphasis
last time.
on the occasionally part, right, guys?
Should be
what's
called
so clever about the name.
occasionally clever.
He's like occasionally Cleaver, the murderer.
Well, just for
Occasionally
that,
not clever.
I'm going to be the first consumer.
6, right? 6
Yep.
cards?
6.
Cool. This is awful.
I got the best. Oh man, I'm gonna win. I don't even have to say anything, so I play my cards and they speak for themselves.
My cards all sucked last round.
Yeah, mine did too. I
Oh.
couldn't come up with hard.
Oh my goodness.
I got the same cards, pretty much.
It's both.
Can we
I got
delete shuffle?
Grave Robber Dumpster Diver.
No, actually it
damn
can't
it.
be both. That's crazy. I'm Grave Robber. It's about the same thing anyways.
Grave robber. Okay.
I got half the cards I had last game.
I got boom. Pleasure excuse. You're not robbing graves because you're some low-down criminal. You're robbing it because you just love digging. Or this thing, it'll give you the excuse that whatever you need, like some guy accosts you while you're in the middle of whatever it is you really want to call it, and this will just get you out of it. It's like a get out of jail free card, but only for grave robbing.
Okay.
Now, you are a grave robber.
Yep.
And you're sneaking into graves, stealing graves and everything. You have to make sure that nothing dangerous is coming along. So, may I present you? No, not
It's not fair. He's got a really good idea.
Boom.
I
I
can't
don't know.
deselect.
Well, here, click somewhere else and then
Oh.
there you go.
You need the danger diamond. It will vibrate whenever anything dangerous comes along, and help you get out of that situation before, the guard or an old granny coming to pay respects to someone.
Now, I have a question.
Part of the point
Where
of
are we
being a
supposed to
grave robber
keep?
to sell?
Where do we
Oh,
keep
yeah.
the danger diamond?
You have
Around your
pockets.
neck.
Around?
This is
okay.
Danger Diamond 2.0.
Can it fit in
comes
a
with
ring?
its own necklace.
What's the
That's
necklace
what
made of?
Next string.
Implanted into your skin.
Rope. Everybody loves rope.
There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sold on the danger diamond. Although the excuse
Second time
book,
charm.
which
I would like to point out, don't grave robbers tend to sell the They rob graves and then
For
sell
medical
the
experiments.
the goods that are there because they're worth a lot of money. Now I'm asking you this because I don't know. You're the grave robber here, doesn't that tend to be what they do?
it's actually I'm more of a private collection grave robber. I don't do it so much for the money as for the sport.
Well, having something like the Danger Diamond 2.0, if you're like a collector, you'd want to keep that. You wouldn't use it. That wouldn't gain much utility. And just buying it wouldn't really be that interesting.
I'm picturing this more as like an industrial diamond. It's not a real diamond. It's sort of one of those, the ones you get for 50p on the street.
Wait, Ocelot, are you trying to sell diamonds that aren't real?
No, they are 100% real.
Wink,
See,
wink.
now he's giving you real diamonds.
Well, if it's a real diamond, then it really it has no use for me. So,
But
Oh.
it tells you when danger's coming.
well, I
He's
do
a
have
grave
an
robber.
elven
He
sword
has
that does the same
heightened
thing.
instincts. Shad, you can go next.
You guys see my cards? I
I didn't
was
see your
Not
cards.
ready yet.
okay.
I'm not ready.
Okay, I'll go then.
I
I'll go then.
My cards all suck, so.
All right, let's try and be fun here. So, grave robber, right?
Yep.
You're all around now. Because you're a grave robber, you can only take a limited supply of items. So what I'm going to give you is this revolutionary new tech from Wonka Industries. It's thermometer candy. So it's a large bag. It's lifetime supply. You can use these whenever you need. You take a small, and what you can do is you can chew on this delicious candy. Now you can swallow it if you want, your prerogative. But you can chew on this delicious candy, take it out, and use it to tell the temperature. The thermometer. God, what an up! I'm a human just like you, Clever. I'm not just a salesman. You take this out and you can work out. You can throw it. You can work out the temperature of the room because it feeds back onto the packet. The packet is really the big part. It feeds back onto the packet the temperature of where you've put the candy. So you can work out exactly the kind of temperature that you're going to be going into. So say you come across a grave, it's this large open grave, and you chew on this, it's quite delicious. You resist the urge to swallow it because you're that kind of guy. You chuck it in, you find out that this is quite a cold grave. There's not much warmth down there. You know what to pack for when you go in. Say you come across what looks like a small underwater section that you might need to swim under to fight, T-Rex. I basically only play Tomb Raider games, so that's all I really know of grave robbers. So maybe T-Rex on the other side, you throw this bit of candy in there, you find out that water is too cold to swim in, so you need specialized gear. That is thermometer candy. That's awful. Why would I ever try and sell that?
Well, I'm actually kind of curious in this product, so I'm assuming that I could also use it to tell the temperature of one of the bodies that I am searching. And I can find out whether or not they're still alive. And if they are alive, I know to whack them with a baseball bat.
You can also use this. See, this also has the ability that you can use it because you can tell the temperature. You could maybe you have a friend who knows, how temperature relates to time of death. So maybe you come across a body that doesn't look that dead. Maybe it's only just died. You can if you come across a body deep in a grave that you're robbing, and it's not like the other bodies. It doesn't look as decomposed. You can find out the time. You can find out the temperature, and then find out the time of death, and maybe become a national hero. I just drew the best cards in the world.
Or you can find out it's the bride from Kill Bill, and you help her.
Okay.
See, bride from Kill Bill. What more do you need?
I think that thermometer candy really turned around. First off, it was kind of weird, kind of like silly bubblegum, but now it's looking up. Okay, Shattered, are you going to be able to compete with Black
I was looking at the Danger Diamond, and I saw, obviously, the big flaw is that, where are you going to put it? You don't want someone to wear it around because people might steal it, because it's a diamond. Even if it's cheap, it's still shiny, and people like shiny things. So I present to you safety socks.
Oh, I love it.
They're wearable. They're wearable. They keep you from harm by vibrating when danger's nearby. But obviously they're wearable, so they're inconspicuous. People won't know you have them, and you'll just be one step ahead of everybody who's trying to, come in on your grave robbing. Try to capture you. So I'm sure grave robbing is a very competitive business.
Oh, it is highly competitive. You have to get to the fresh graves.
So.
Ideally, the hearse leaves the lot, and you are right there with the shovel.
Everybody walks away.
Some guy hiding behind a tombstone.
Now, I'm a massive fan of alliteration. So it is definitely going to either the Danger Diamond or the Safety Socks. And as a grave robber,
give it to the Safety Socks.
The appeal of socks is that they're nice and warm on my feet, and they'll keep my cold
and you're going to be out
warm.
in the middle of the night digging these graves up, so it'll be cold.
But with the Danger Diamond, I can use that hard diamond to, cut through the coffins. Because, of course, coffins are made of diamond, and you need a diamond to cut through diamond.
Yeah, but then you'll break it.
That is true.
Diamonds do not break that easily.
You could break it. We don't know how cheap these diamonds are.
I'm going to have to give it to the Danger Diamond, just because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to give it to it twice.
Finally, it worked the second time.
Wait, it didn't work the first... Oh, I thought it worked the first time.
No, did it work the first time?
I thought it did.
No, it didn't.
Oh, darn it.
I don't remember. It might have.
So I'm next.
As you guys might have noticed, I've been shuffling these the whole entire turn because I got 4 cards of the same that I had last time.
Can I? Oh, I know it goes around, doesn't it? I want to be the consumer.
So really shuffle it this time.
Consumer, right?
Really shuffling.
No.
Oh, it's shuffling by 9 million. Okay, we're done.
We already had this once. I'm discarding caveman.
Okay.
I'm a firefighter.
Oh, firefighter.
Firefighter. I punch the fires into submission.
Firefighter, huh?
Okay. As a firefighter, you are fighting fires, and the natural enemy of fire, for anyone who's ever played Pokemon, is of course water. That's why I am giving to you the Puddle Ball. Now, basically what we've done, we have taken a full puddle, just that beautiful, beautiful natural rainwater, and stuck it inside a ball. It's sort of held in there by magic, of course. And really, it's just a water grenade. You throw it at the fire.
I can already stop your pitch because you've made a key mistake.
What?
Not every fire can be dealt with water. You know how they have different types of fire extinguisher? It's because different types of fire need different solutions.
Well, we're trusting that this...
electrical fire.
No. Have you noticed, Fohamner, vaguely someone is assuming you will not be able to determine when to properly use our product. We are not trying to create a product that will work for all fires. We're creating a product that you will be able to use efficiently.
You're creating a niche product for someone who has to deal with all fires. Now, I'd understand maybe if this was...
It's a tool for my toolkit.
It's a tool for your toolkit. It's not a hammer to suit all needs.
You already have the means to deal with better because you have a giant hose that's fucking awesome.
But that's not as portable as a puddle ball. Also, it doesn't have as cool a name.
Are you expecting a firefighter to be running to the scene instead of getting in his big old fire truck?
We don't know what type of firefighter is. How do we know that he's not in the middle of the woods fighting a forest fire? You know, he's working hard all day long. He doesn't want to carry around a full fire truck. If he's in the middle of the woods fighting a forest fire, he either has a full team behind him, ready to help full of a full team equipped with puddle balls.
You're only hang on. There's no plural in that. That just says puddle.
No, well, we're assuming that there's more than a single one of these products in the world. There is definitely we are a full company that produces the puddle ball.
Puddle ball, not puddle balls.
Well, I'm not going to create a unique item for this.
Because I have literally nothing to sell.
I guess.
I think this is a winning product, and I think vaguely someone is just nervous. He's worried that I'm going to get my first point of any game.
He's a muckraker.
So I think the puddle ball speaks for itself. And me.
And
but not electrical fires.
Well, he's not going to use it then.
Or grease fires.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, occasionally Clever only gave you something that can only work on one type of fire. I present you house foam.
Ah.
So, say like there's this fire that's going off in this house and you don't really want to send your people in there. What you can do is spray this foam all over the house and it will encapsulate the house and put out almost all fires that rely on oxygen. It will just snuff out all that oxygen out of the air. So you don't have to risk your people and getting into the house, and it will also put out the fire a lot faster than what you can by going into the house. And also make it a lot safer for you, so you aren't losing crew or anything else.
Is it safe for people in the house when I deploy the foam?
If it's depriving the area of oxygen, then you
it's still going on.
Okay.
Also, if you'll notice, house foam is only usable with house fires. The puddle ball is usable with any wood fires, anywhere in the globe.
It's useful against different kinds of fires inside a house.
Yeah, but only with houses.
Also, what's the definition for house here? Because there are different sizes of house.
Any sort of building.
Any building. It can work on. House is just a name to try to get it.
Is house ball just like a domestic name to try and attract,
Because we can also sell this to consumers.
See?
Like they don't have to wait. They don't have to call it anyone.
I like that.
It'd be a great pest control.
Because Clever's not pitching it. Good.
Puddle ball, TM.
Puddle ball is awful.
Puddle ball is amazing.
We are a patented product.
Oh wow. Already patented.
Okay, who's up next? Vaguely or Shattered?
Well, I've got nothing, so let me go just so I waste this.
Yeah,
okay.
I've got nothing either. It's bad.
I've got this. I totally don't have this, but let's get weird. So, you've had a long day. You know, you've had a really long day. You've been fighting fires all day. All you really want is to sit down and rest. You might have been out late at night. You might not want to do anything heavy. So I'm going to sell you exactly what you need when you're having just, maybe a bit of toast or a sandwich. A butter knife.
That's an actual product.
You see, these guys making up all these fancy terms that have no real basis in reality. I'm just trying to sell you a good old-fashioned butter knife at a low cost. Because I know that firefighters need to eat, and I know that they've got long hours, so you might not always be able to prepare a long meal. But a butter knife, that's eat for any kind of sandwich, man. I've got you covered.
In butter.
That's my whole pitch.
It's good. I can use it to cut the
Okay.
Achilles tendons of people who are outrunning the fire faster than me. Slow the fire down. That's how fire works, right? The fire will slow down to eat them while I escape.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what fire isn't good for. Your hair. And to be a fashionable fireman, you have to have perfectly sculpted hair. So I present to you hair powder, an amazing substance that will automatically bring life back into your dried out hair due to the heat.
It is a prerequisite for me to maintain a mustache. That is true.
Yeah, exactly. This works on any kind of facial hair. It's great. It's an all-one product right there. It keeps your hair nice and keeps it fluffy and full of life.
I can definitely see that some firemen would have use for that, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the house foam.
Aww.
Oh, what? Butter knife didn't win? What a shock!
I feel bad.
I think
I'm all the one.
I wish I had something with something water. That would have been awesome. But,
Yeah, firefighter's a very hard one.
Yeah.
If I win again, can we please keep going?
It's like what you didn't know is I'm a fighter made out of fire.
Oh.
Okay, Psycho, it's your go.
Well, Psycho obviously can't win
So
on
he
these
can't
turns,
win.
Yeah, but if the next turn,
The
if
next
I win
turn,
again.
yeah.
Can I get rid of a card that was already used and draw another one?
Sure.
I want to use both of them together.
If it really works, then you can. Go for it.
It doesn't, though. I don't think it would.
If you can make it work, hey, we're all trying to sell random stuff. Try and sell us on combined character.
Is it a unicorn leprechaun? Because those things are exact opposites.
No, it's Santa politician.
That works perfect.
Okay, so I am Santa running for a political seat.
I've got this.
Give me something to help me get elected.
I've got this. Okay. So, you're Santa politician. You need to get elected. That's your main goal here. How you do it doesn't matter. So you're going to work a very specific kind of angle. I'm going to sell you school bacteria. This is a product that will wipe out the children in schools that you choose, and you can go to those areas and you can campaign, because we will also give you the way to cure these kids. We will give you the cure. That comes with it. So you can go there and you can show that you're willing to help the child on the street with the cure to school bacteria. Now, you can change the name if you want. We don't really have a name, that's fine. But you can go there and you can prove that you're working for the kids. You can get the mothers on your side, you can get the families on your side, and get the people on the side, because you're Santa Claus and you're helping lives. This is
I have to take out a few schools to be.
Hey, you're a politician.
Government
Now, we
likes
both know
looking
what
into me.
politicians are like.
I think the government would start looking into me and think I'm like a radical terrorist.
See, that's the thing. They'll look into us, and what they don't know is that we're actually by the government. So we're fine. You're fine. And once you're in, we can work together, man. We can get bacteria in not just schools, but colleges, universities, and fire stations across the country.
Okay,
Now-
well, let's hear the rest of the pitches.
Please do.
Now, vaguely he's hit on a pretty interesting topic with politics, and that is you basically attack ads. You need to put down your opponent. You need to make sure that you seem like a rose and they seem terrible. And that's why we are going to give you the glove camera. Now, with the glove camera, of course, you have the benefit. It's cold up at the North Pole. The hands get a little bit chilly. It's a nice sturdy glove made of goat skin. So you know that's going to keep you warm all the night. And it also has a hidden built-in camera that you can use to dig up the nastiest dirt on your competitors and really just show that to the press and say, hey, look, who would be running against Santa?
The leprechaun unicorns.
The leprechaun unicorns. See, they're the leprechaun unicorn union. Yeah, it's crazy. They're just, they're petting goats. They aren't using them for sacrifices or to make gloves. It's insane. And thus, the glove camera, the true winner of this game.
The glove camera. Okay. Any other pitches?
Okay, well, I got one. That's good if you might have to, dig up people, dirt on your politicians, but what if you just don't want them out altogether? I give you silence muscle. If you want to eliminate your political, opponents, but you don't want to, you don't want it to get into the media, so you got to be quiet about it. So basically, you get someone who could, take care of whatever needs taken care of, but in a very hush hush sort of manner.
Okay.
I mean, it is politics after all. You got to be careful about your image.
So, Fohamner, can you do something that makes it seem like I'm Santa?
So, instead of your bag of treats, you have a smile basket. You can go.
Well,
it's not
where this is going.
to get elected. It's not about being the most popular. It's about being liked by the right people who already have established power. By giving them smile baskets, you can ensure that they are on your side, the people with the power to make you the president.
I like how promising this started, and then it's already gone into you can manipulate people with. Beautiful.
It goes hand in hand with politics.
Well, since 3 out of 4 of these were like me trying to kill people, or scoop on them.
Hey, kids aren't people. So.
Get rid of, like,
Kids are people.
I might have to go to a smile basket since it was the nicest one out there.
We're sadistic.
Oh,
sweet! I get to be the. Oh man, I love the consumer role because I get to like poke holes in all of your products.
Oops. I drew from the wrong deck. It's a teenage witch.
Yeah, get rid of those. Stick them in the discard pile. So let me.
Sabrina.
Okay.
Hey, can we just go around until we do 2 full loops of this with the consumer cards? If that'd be cool.
And see who has the most. Yeah, that works.
I'm combining these because this is like the coolest thing I could possibly be.
If you guys are up with that.
I'm a rock star cowboy.
Awesome.
I know, right? I'm sold on myself. Can I buy myself?
So,
God.
you are
Someone's laughing at my
cowboy.
I just realized I have the combination to make another actual product, like butter knife. Go on.
You are a rockstar cowboy. And what do rock stars like? They like rubber. And what do cowboys like? They like their belts. So I combined them together and made the rubber belt.
Seems unstylish. How does it look?
Guys.
That sounds like a car part. The rubber belt sounds like a car part. That's
say like your belt. You have a trusty old belt that you've had for a while. But since you're a rock star, you have to keep up with your style and everything. So, but say like you're doing all this like drugs and stuff, and you're eating more food or depression, and then you start gaining weight. The belt will automatically.
So, I'm a rockstar cowboy with depression who's fat.
Eventually.
You're a born salesman.
You don't have to be that way.
Anybody got
change.
something else?
Okay. Well,
Moving on
listen.
downhill.
You're a rock star cowboy, and that means you are doing gigs oftentimes.
I picked Rockstar Cowboy, so you could all call me a Rockstar Cowboy. This is the best day of my life. Oh my god.
Okay,
Start the
so
pitch
vaguely,
from the beginning.
vaguely someone, you are a rock star cowboy. And because you are a rock star cowboy, it means that you are playing gigs in some very remote locations. It's going to be a pain getting the lights set up, getting the pyrotechnics out to those locations to do your gigs, plus that tends to scare the cattle. So what I bring to you is the eye bulb. What we do is we are going to surgically remove both. We're going to remove both of your eyeballs and put in a bunch of lights. And what they're going to do is you're going to be able to perform your very own light show while strumming your guitar, while singing, and basically you're going to be a one-man crew.
The eyeball.
Yeah.
You could have just said something like you
What
you
if
said
he likes his
remove my
eyes?
eye,
What is
right?
he
You
supposed
said
to
Yeah.
remove.
do?
Yeah,
could've
we
just
remove
gone,
both
we're
your
gonna install-
eyeballs.
You could have just gone and said we're going to install miniature bulbs in your eye so that they can
No.
shine outwards. You want to remove my whole eye?
We've done the
Both.
math. You have to have light bulbs that big to get the distance that we want. If you do the mini ones, it looks pretty pathetic.
Okay.
If I have neural controllers, you better sell me something good right now.
Can I just
got it.
mention that I draw the card and it would have made it much more sense than rubber?
So,
Costume.
a costume coat. As a
Hang on.
high profile.
You got to start with vaguely someone. You are a rock star cowboy.
As a high
need that.
profile rock star cowboy, you need to be able to go back and forth between your performing persona and you still want to be able to buy things like milk and tea at the market. So the costume coat allows you to transform between a subtle disguise into the high octane performing cowboy that you are in reality.
Shad.
Well, okay. What do rockstar cowboys have a lot of? Women. I mean, it's obvious. Well, you're probably drowning one women. You can't keep them away.
That's what you're saying.
How do you know? How do you know if I'm a? What if I'm not a straight rock star cowboy?
Well,
What if I don't want to be drowning first? What if I want to be drowning in Wang? Now what have you done?
Well, it
He's a
doesn't
cowboy.
matter.
You've
Either
made
way.
presumptions about my sexual decisions in life, and now I don't know what to do because these. Go on, controllers, make the pitch.
Oh, I will make the pitch.
Oh, now I'm excited. He's getting rough with me. Do it.
And if you want to have fun, you have pocket fun. Whoop. Dang it. It's not going. There we go. Pocket fun. A pocket full of fun no matter where you go or who you're with.
How do you just all not have cards anymore? Is this just
Mine was a
the
good-
first
this-
words that...
This
a
is
good
a
item.
brilliant idea.
Take
The
it away from the
costume
screaming,
coat.
raving fans.
The eye bulb,
costume.
a light show in your
It's
eyeball.
alliterative.
No, clever. You're not going to
Yeah.
talk anymore because you wanted to tear out my eyes. You
Listen.
have lost. Accept
Hey.
this.
That,
So
that's
come on.
pretty bad.
I mean, the costume coat. I really wish I could see your hands right now. I really do. But
I could have given you
unfortunately,
a
just
pleasure worm.
because it's really the only one that fit the theme. In fact, no, I like Pocket Fun. Pocket Fun could be good for a Rockstar Cow. I'm going to give
Yes!
you controllers. But it almost went to Ocelot because, Jesus, what happened to the cards?
Come on.
What happened to
The
your
eye
open-mindedness?
While sounding
see
like
all your hands.
eyeball would be convenient, you have to admit.
Clever,
It has a
Clever,
slight
you're
drawback,
psychotic.
as any product has.
Again, you are insane. You decided to pick a product that would remove my eyeballs.
Yes.
Scary.
Listen, it's the only way that it would have worked. We
It's
did
the
the
only
math.
way.
It had to be that
What I
way.
want to know is what else did you have in your hand?
We actually had a lot.
That
We actually
that
had a
was the
lamp,
thing
but
that
we
you
could have
went-
done like.
Do you know what? Removing their eyes and sticking eye bulbs in, that's the smart option out of these 6 cards. That's the
Just
thing
saying-
that will work the best.
You're already saying the product name, which showed that my marketing campaign worked.
It's hard to forget eye bulbs when
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
That's our punchline. It's hard to forget.
Okay, let's see. Which one do I want? Okay, I'll discard that one.
I might just start pitching real stuff because that's what I keep getting.
The college dropout.
Oh, I've got it.
Oh.
I've got it. I don't have it, but I just want to.
I don't have it.
So college dropout. You know, down on your luck. You know, it's been hard. You work hard, but you're out of college, and it's not by choice. You've dropped out, and now you need a way to get back on your feet. And what better way to get back on your feet than a foot massage? I keep getting cards that are actual things. That's my entire pitch, really. I don't know how to sell a foot massage. I've got awful cards.
Foot massages are pretty good, though. I don't know. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Speaks for itself.
But I'm a college dropout, so I probably don't have a lot of money to afford
I
massages.
thought you were
all
going to
the
say
time.
you're a college dropout, so you don't have feet.
No.
Now, here's what I'm going to sell you. You,
Okay.
as a college dropout, of course, are feeling, you don't really quite know what to do with your life. You went to college because that's what everyone told you. Hey, you have to go there to get a job. And now, you realize, no, this isn't for me. And now you're curious, what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
Well, how do you know I
Well-
dropped out of college of my choice?
Well, I'm giving you
You're
the benefit
assuming
of the
that
doubt.
I'm doing it because I don't want to do it. What if I actually want to go to college, but I just can't?
Well, in that case, either way, you're going to want the freedom urge. This is a great product. Basically, it will spurn you on to greater things. Sure, you didn't make it in college for whatever reason, but the freedom urge, you're going to want to say, hey, guess what? My life is, it's always going to be upwards and upwards from here. We're going to better things. Freedom urge.
Okay.
Emphasis on the
Okay.
urge.
Urge.
Yeah, we're going to short form it to urge in the product meetings.
Okay.
That was the other option, by the way, vaguely someone for Rockstar Cowboy was Freedom Urge.
Right, you could have given me freedom urge instead of.
Eyeball.
You have a problem, Clever, and I'm not sure I want to be there when it gets either sorted out.
Come on, iVolve is a brilliant product in this fictional world.
You scare me.
Yes, I know.
So we're coming to you, this college dropout, but we know that you have moxie. You know what it takes to be successful in the real world, not that
pleasure.
fictional little box that is college. We're selling you the patent for the pleasure table. It's a thing that the working man can come home and enjoy himself. You yourself could be, greatly benefited by this product, but we're offering you a chance to work on the pleasure table and herald in a new age of luxury for modern man.
What does it do exactly?
It's a table that stimulates the person lying on it in pleasurable ways. There's a number of different services the table can perform. It's mostly a computer with a table on top.
Okay. All right.
Yo, but everybody loves a
It's
foot
kind of
massage.
nice.
Yeah, the table does foot massages.
That's true.
Yeah, but I have
Everyone loves to do something with their life and go on to
The
greater
table has foot
things.
massages.
It does.
It does. It has everything. It
But
also
my foot
has freedom
massages
urges.
Have a personal touch. Oh god.
It will if you name it.
Okay.
Okay, Psycho Ocelot, what's your pitch?
This is tense.
It is. It's very
Better be
tense.
gonna be something good. Hopefully.
I'm already working on my next product. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to be amazing.
The friendly. I don't know. I don't think I want to have
No
a
pitch
friend.
required.
I guess not.
The friend leash.
The friend
Oh, I love that
leash.
because a college dropout would, all of a sudden, they'd be, they'd be taken away from a group that they know very well. If you have a friend leash,
Their
they have to
friends would
come
be
with you.
fleeing, and you can tether your friends to you so they can't escape.
They have to come with you. They have
Yeah.
to stay your friend despite your college dropout status.
That seems
Yeah.
kind of risky. I mean, I don't know if a lot of my friends would go for it. They wouldn't really be friends at that point. They would just be
Hey,
hostages.
if they're attached to a leash, then they're your friend. They don't get a decision.
Oh, okay.
Who's being the creepy one now, vaguely someone?
You wanted to remove my eyes. I can say literally.
You want to tie people onto a leash so they have to be your friend.
Oh,
Hey, I don't want to. I do that.
gets it. I like the pleasure table. That was my favorite.
Oh,
It's I like
Just
a pleasure
works.
table in real life.
I would
It
like to
does
say
work, just-
I've tried to sell 2 real products, and a reasonable person would have probably bought my stuff because they understand it, and it's not a pleasure table.
But
trademark.
it's a lot better than a foot massage because at least I'll get to keep a physical table, and I can use it whenever I want.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, definitely.
Would you really want to use a table after it's been pleasured on?
Well, if it was just me, then it wouldn't matter. Now would it?
Okay, I am an astronaut, and I demand that everyone create a sweet astronaut name for me before they pitch.
Sorry, I'm here. Cool.
Astronaut name?
Yeah, your pitch has to address me with an awesome astronaut name, but it has to be unique. It can't be.
I
you
did.
can't
I didn't
copy
know
the
they had
person.
like unusual names. I thought they were
Yeah.
just regular names.
Like Ron Starson. That's a sweet astronaut
Starson.
name.
It's Ron
Yeah.
Starson.
Come on, that's a great. If you saw an astronaut with that name, you would be giving them all the space money.
I've got it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
oh,
going
the
first.
space, man. Okay.
So, Ziggy Stardust, you're an astronaut.
I like it.
Sounds like a rock star.
You're an astronaut. But none of you actually know who
Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust is, so that's interesting. You're an astronaut. You have to go up in space a lot. But sometimes you just want some of the old things, some of the things that you loved from home up in space. So I'm gonna sell you a ring hose.
That's his name.
Perform enemas on yourself in space. I don't know.
What?
Drink your own pee.
Drink your own pee in space, courtesy of Bear Grylls
Recycle your own
Enterprises. Do it now for 12. Okay, I called you Ziggy Stardust. I should win off that.
That okay? Pretty much that's all you have going for yourself right now is the Ziggy Stardust. We'll see if anyone can beat
I
that.
believe none of you know who Ziggy Stardust is.
Sounds familiar.
Well,
I
It's
know
not
who
a
he
name
is.
for David Bowie.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh,
Ziggy Stardust and the Spotters from Mars.
I knew he sounded like a rock star.
Yes, you're
okay,
correct.
Fohamner, you had a
fine.
pitch.
I did, but back when you had a name. Are we doing the thing or are we doing an actual thing?
I guess you
What
can
do you
make one up. I just picked Ziggy Stardust because of the finger.
Yeah, you come up with a name and then you pitch your product.
Oh, sorry. I thought our cards had to be the name.
Oh no. Well, it can be. You can do a double.
Ring hose.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. I thought it was really dumb.
Mr. Hose.
Okay. So
It can be both if
I
you want.
gotta think of a name then. I have a comic book right here on my desk called God Hates Astronauts. Let me find a random character
That's
name.
not well.
That's a very random comic book.
It is a very random comic book.
Do
God
you
hates
really want to
astronauts.
buy stuff from a man who buys comic books that say God hates astronauts? He doesn't sound like the kind of person who would sell you useful
You can be-
astronaut-related gear.
Gorilla Mustache Farmer. So, the product
accept.
is a glue worm. In space,
worm.
there's no gravity, which is a pain in the butt. The glue worm is a reusable strand of glue, which will respond to verbal commands and tie things down so they don't go drifting all willy-nilly in the vacuums of space.
Now, with the glue worm, you know when you leave like duct tape on something for too long and you peel it away and there's that gummy stuff underneath? Does it leave
Yes.
that gummy stuff?
No.
Okay. Wait, no, I want the gummy stuff.
Well,
that stuff
too
tastes
bad.
delicious.
Wait, I want it.
I suppose you
well-
could cut the glue worm in half and you'd grow 2 glue worms and you could just smear the second one around and let it sit.
Can I cut it into 4 parts and have 4 of them?
Yes.
Now, if I cut them into 8 parts, how many would I have?
Are you making 8 cuts or you're cutting into 8 parts?
I'm cutting them into 8 parts.
Then you'd have 8 worms.
Very good. Okay.
The math holds up.
Who's next? The math heads up. Okay. Psycho Ocelot or Shatter Controllers?
I'll go. Okay. So Chuck Quasar, you're an astronaut, right? You work on a spaceship, and it's dangerous. You know, there's lots of sensitive
always
equipment.
dangerous.
Yes. Oh, of course it is. It has to be. I mean, comes with the territory, you know. So I'm going to give you sponge carpet. It is a substance that can go over any surface, and it can make it safe to touch. So you won't like cut yourself on sharp edges or what have you, or anything like that.
But in my spaceship, every single wall is covered in buttons that all do magical things. If I
Yes.
cover them all in sponge, will I still be able to press the buttons?
Oh yes, you will.
Interesting.
The sponge
Interesting.
carpet can be molded into whatever.
Now,
Where-
if I use the sponge carpet with the glue worm, will the glue worm get stuck in the holes of the sponge carpet, create a giant mess, and I'll have to get my entire spaceship refitted? I'm looking for compatibility between these producproducts.
Well, I don't know. I don't deal with that company,
Do you know
so
what
I
I've
cannot.
realised
I cannot promise compatibility.
I've realised tonight that none of us seem to understand the difference between science and magic, so everything is magic.
Science and magic.
We're just the salesmen. We're not the engineers who designed the product.
Exactly. We don't design the product. We just pitch the product.
We could literally just say our scientists, but we go magic. I love it.
Magic.
We go
magic.
Okay. So in my
You're an
magical
astronaut. You believe in
spaceship,
magic, right?
I completely believe in magic. My spaceship is actually powered by the alignment of the stars.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I think, Psycho Ocelot, I think you'll be able to bring forward a competitive product, because already we have some pretty good products out here. Although Chuck Quasar is the winning name.
I had another name, but that one I thought was better.
This is super de-doopity tense.
Soupity doopity.
Doopity doopity.
Yeah.
Space wagon. Oh, he got space.
Space wagon.
There.
But the thing is that it's not being accompanied by a name.
Puke Moonwalker.
Oh my!
Okay, that's a great name.
I just noticed that my mic has been off.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
We thought you were being really tense.
Yeah, you're deep in
How
thought.
long has it been off for?
Quite a while, I think.
Okay.
Quite a while.
Well,
We thought you were just letting the product speak for itself.
Yeah. Very profound.
so you
Oh.
are an astronaut, and you're older. You have an older ship, and you want to upgrade to the newest one available. So I have the space wagon for you, and I forgot what I was saying before. I noticed my mic was off. It is top of the line, has all the newest bells and whistles, has a new jump drive that will get you anywhere across the universe in a split second. Think of it as as off of Spaceballs, that drive that goes up to ludicrous speed.
But more importantly, what was the name that you were going to call me again?
Harold.
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 You can be the Herald of Galactus.
So we're in a competition between the sponge carpet, the ring nose, or the ring hose,
Ring hose,
the
enemies, baby.
space wagon,
And it was in space.
or the glue worm.
And
Practically,
I will also
I'm a
include
fan
the
of the
key.
glue worm. Oh, and you are going to give me the key for it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better than the pajama van. So, oh,
Yeah,
this is
that-
actually
Pajama
The
van
pajama
outfits.
van won.
That was
No, it didn't.
the pajama van was a terrible idea.
Didn't win.
No, the Danger Diamond one against the
yeah.
Pajama Van.
Something else won.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
let's cut back to the footage.
You have to do like rewind noises now. Okay. I am actually. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Shattered for Chuck Quasar, because that is the greatest
Yes.
astronaut name
Why
I've
does
ever
that
heard.
part of the game?
But Chuck Quasar, how do you argue against that?
Yeah, well, you could get a space wagon.
No, I'm gonna rename my entire channel
It'd be
to
like
Chuck
Spaceballs.
Quasar.
Was there actually
Quasar.
in a wagon in Spaceballs?
Chuck Quasar. Like, you don't even need to explain it. You just need to repeat that name. Chuck Quasar. It's
You don't
the
mess with the
greatest
man
thing
named
I've
Chuck
ever heard.
Quasar.
Except
Exactly.
Brennigan.
But if it were regular game rules, then I think the glue worm would have won.
Okay,
Story
Guys.
of my life.
guess what just happened?
What?
Alpha
What?
Records just sent me a message saying love the video and want to get part of my want me to get part of their multi-channel network.
Who?
Nice.
Alpha Records,
That sounds
Slime Rancher.
Oh, awesome.
I don't.
That's
They're
very-
just a spam account.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, like we were kind of excited
I've got-
for you.
I've
then.
got-
yeah.
I thought it was like
Oh,
someone
good on you,
important.
buddy.
And I'm like, that's awesome, man.
No,
You
We're on
worked
bigger
hard
and
and now
better
you're part
things.
of them.
they were the
You
first
should
ones
join
that run
them.
though.
I was like, it's weird that a game developing company would have a multi-channel network.
No, it's a music production studio.
That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna take your guys' input. Which one should I go with? The sport mascot or the protester? Or should
Protester.
I combine them?
Protester.
Both.
Protester.
Sounds good.
Both. Protest and sports mascot.
Sports mascots wouldn't protest in
Down
their
with
outfit.
sports!
Protester.
Boo! Sports!
You don't know. The other team could be against something.
And they bring the mascot.
fucking- oh.
Protester. Okay. Right. I said that without
Protester.
thinking.
Okay.
I've got it.
Oh, I had one.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay.
Lay it on me.
Oh! So, you're a protester. You need to get your message out to the people, but you
Mhm.
need to do it in a way that they can understand, that the new hip generation can feel. So I'm going to sell you the music robot.
Robo
You give,
Boogiebot.
you give it a set of words, set of lyrics, set of ideas, and it will make it into a catchy tune, so everybody can get what you're putting down, brother. You
Potent.
feel me, dog?
Brother.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Damn straight. I'm so hip. I'm
Okay.
so hear it. Hip limited.
Okay. So, you're a protester.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit.
What? And you say you need something to have, so whenever, say, if like the protest starts to get violent or something, you need
Oh.
something to protect yourself.
Yeah.
What you need is the brick grenade. You can say like the protest is getting very, very violent, and the cops haven't been called yet, or a riot starts happening. You can toss this brick grenade, throw it anywhere, and it shoots out bricks everywhere and clears out a path for you. Or say if you want to break into a store, you can toss it, and it will shatter any windows around there or anything.
I was
You know,
under the assumption that large scale protests require a police presence anyway, so wouldn't a police officer be more like focus more on him if he's carrying around the brick grenade? Which, by the way, is
What if the
fantastic,
police
but-
people were the
wouldn't it
first
make
ones
him a
taken out
target?
by the riot?
Yeah, not even knows what's good for him.
Well, then he's thrown the brick grenade. He's hurt a load of police officers, and
I didn't say it was against the
There
police
is a
officers.
Venture Bros
Also,
superhero quite a bit like
I-
this.
I think that's crossing the line between protester and rioter.
Rioter.
I'm not sure a protester would
started
need a
with
brick
protester.
grenade.
It's a subset.
I did start
Listen, it starts as a protest, but you never know where it's going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in that vibe of you never know where it's going to go,
Yes.
I present to you the fluid diaper.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
this is just like a regular diaper. Yeah, it's a regular diaper. You're going to be protesting. You know you're going to be stuck at that spot protesting. You're protesting, the rising price of gas or whatever. You're going to be there forever because, come on, no one's going to change the price of gas. They're in it for the money. Which means that you're going to be stuck there. And you don't want to lose your spot in the line. You've camped out at the prime spot where all the media is going to see you. And you can't leave because then the next hippie in line is going to come over and start raising his sign. So the fluid diaper, make sure you don't have to go to the porta potty. You don't have to find a bush behind or something. You just go where you're standing. Bada bing, bada boom.
Or he could just...
Fluid
I
diaper.
mean, yeah, but then he's walking around with his stuff.
My juices
Yeah.
marinating.
What if he needs to? What if the protest goes wrong? He doesn't have the brick grenade. Your product. He has to run away in his own feces. It's awful.
But think of the point that makes to the media. And
You
really,
could-
isn't
you could
that why
throw
you're
the diaper-
protesting?
The
To make a
deranged
point?
man wears diaper to protest.
It goes attention to me.
Because this is
I need attention.
This is marketed to protesters, so it's not ridiculous. It's not like today, the crazy guy's wearing a
fluid
diaper.
Diaper's not
No.
ridiculous. Occasionally clever.
We have moved up our campaign. Our media campaign has been based entirely around reducing that nonsensical idea that diapers are only for kids. Diapers are for every single age group.
Depends.
Also, this diaper does not do well with solids. It is just fluids, just to let you know.
Oh.
Got it.
Wait, no, hang on. That's awful because if needed, you can pee pretty much anywhere. Taking a dump is a bit of a more.
Hey,
more
you
deal.
assume
If
I'm a
the
male
diaper can't deal
protester.
with it- Well, no, even for a woman,
It's a lot harder to pee
is
anywhere.
Slightly easier,
Okay.
but pooing is infinitely more difficult, and also now.
What if I have diarrhea, so it's liquid poo?
Oh god.
Are you
Exactly.
gonna get,
And you have to
are you
think-
gonna get food poisoning before every protest.
I'm just gonna eat a lot of laxatives before I go on protest.
Oh,
Munching.
God.
Soul softeners.
And
Yeah.
you are right on front of that picket line. You don't want to be dropping your pants on the front line.
Yeah,
So
you
you
do.
want
That-
to shit
that
in front
ruins
of
the
the
entire
entire
movement.
protesters?
You moon the cops and you let
Well-
fire with a stream of brown sludge
Then what's the point of the diaper?
God.
to let it build up into a shocking amount.
Well, then all you're doing is
Why
you're
would
dropping
we
your
keep it in?
trousers and showing that you've shat yourself repeatedly.
Okay, shattered.
Okay.
Something better.
I don't think so. I'm gonna try. Okay, sometimes you have protesters, and sometimes there's more protesting. Kind of rivals or whatever. So I offer you a very non-violent solution to drive them away. The wood cannon.
The
It
wood
is a
cannon.
cannon that fires wood to scare off enemy.
What do you
Oh.
think non-violence means?
Well, you don't have to aim it at them.
Wouldn't
Non-lethal wood charges.
You don't have to
Just
aim
gives
the
a lot of
cannon at them.
splinters.
It's just meant to scare,
I see.
frighten.
It's
Much
Abraham
like tear
Lincoln's
gas is
It's
meant
like
to scare.
it's like tear gas, but
But he's a
not
protester.
attack.
but splinters.
Why is the protester trying to disperse the crowd?
No, the other.
Well, this is a gang
protesters.
situation, apparently.
Yeah. Like,
You have two rival protesting
people are always
gangs.
going to go to protesters and be against
Protesting groups.
more protesting.
There should be a
Yeah,
musical
yeah,
about
You
that.
have the group that's against fishing for dolphins, and the group that just loves
Exactly.
that delicious, delicious taste.
Exactly, and that's
Who is
Can I buy the
protesting
tuna
for fishing for
That might have
dolphins?
dolphin in it.
Who's going out on the picket line and going, "Man, let us fish for dolphins"?
Well,
It's a good point. The
You know,
dolphin
Delo-
eaters, they're proactive. They just go out and fish for dolphins. They don't have to protest nothing.
they do it anyway. It's like
Yeah, they just do it. They let their dreams
They're-
nick
they're
reality.
I didn't think I
Don't let
stood
your
a
dreams
chance
just
in
be
hell.
dreams.
Exactly.
I didn't think I stood a chance in hell right now, but that actually kind of fits here
I think,
because
yeah,
you've all got a bit weird.
you're not wrong.
Yesterday you said tomorrow.
I am going to go with the friggin' vaguely someone's music robot.
Jeez.
Why not the fluid diaper?
I don't understand why it's better than a regular diaper.
It's not.
It's not. He's just gonna mark it up a lot.
Yeah, it's marketed for adults. It's for you and your lifestyle.
My
Has occasionally Clever gotten a card yet?
no.
In neither game have I gotten a card.
Okay.
I was hoping to get something that'd help me change the world, but it's got armaments.
Okay.
Well, I've already lost the fluid diaper,
Armaments?
and that was my big chance to change the world.
That was your
so-
magnum opus.
That definitely
all I had.
was. You cannot beat the fluid diaper.
And the Nobel
other
Peace
option I had
Prize
was the
for
phone
the fluid
diaper.
diaper.
Well, I was
Oh,
going to
so-
also put out the phone diaper that would allow you to contact people on the front
Oh,
lines,
God.
but
Diaper's a hard
God.
one to use. Maybe
Yeah.
for the caveman you can use diaper.
Ooh.
I saw
This
last
is
lot.
tough. This is tough.
You should pick the other one because I have an unfair advantage now. Because
Yeah, so unfair.
I'm a prison guard.
Ooh.
it's good because I have nothing for
Ooh.
Castaway.
oh, Castaway.
That's why I was asking if anyone had volleyball.
Okay, I have a product that is designed just for you. Now,
Okay, go
as a
on.
prison guard, you're stuck with long watches, just keeping an eye on those boring prisoners. They don't do anything fun ever. They just sit in their cells. What you need is a party window. This is a window that we have
By the
we have
way,
installed it
Future
right.
window.
It is a competitor, but we feel that they each have a unique spot. The party window, we install it right in your little guard cage, and basically there is a 24/7 rave going on right next door.
Wow.
And you get to shout across. You can order drinks from the bartender,
Can I-
but you're still in your guard booth, so you aren't,
So you
leaving the
want
job.
to get a prison guard intoxicated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because it is boring
What
being
if
a
it's
prison
not
guard.
a-
The
I think
party
he has
window,
someone
it
locked
is
up in
fun.
there, and
this is a breakout.
he has an ulterior motive.
Listen, we may or may not have clients that are locked currently in prison and are paying us a lot of money to get them out. But this
Inventor
campaign
of the
right
future
here,
window.
the party window, is in no way related. That's part of our other future window idea where cavemen would have rescued our prisoners.
Okay, anyone else?
As a prison guard, the thing that really ruins your day more than anything else is some sort of violent outbreak.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna give you a nap storm. It's like a deployable device which it's an AoE that just knocks everybody into a sweet nap where they dream of an AoE nap of it's a giant pacifier basically for completely harmless. It's not inhaled. It's like a virus that is completely harmless and quells any sort of violent resistance instantaneously.
But what about me?
But
or my
now
other
you're gonna-
guards?
Well, you take the you get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated? What about the other guards?
You get vaccinated real good, and then you get so what?
Do the other guards get vaccinated also?
They should, yes.
Okay. So
And,
if
I
we
mean,
get any
also
new
now,
guards-
when
Unless they're in there mixing it up with the prisoners, they should be out of the AoE. You're shooting this from like the walls down into the courtyard or whatever.
but I'm safe in like my booth or something.
Yeah. Worst case
Right
scenario,
beside your
if
party
you hit
window.
a guard, they take a nice nap.
So it's like an invisible fence around the rooms. So, like, if it like stops any of the rays or something, I get it.
Yeah, filters.
Okay.
But I think now, when those prisoners wake up after the nap storm, they're still going to want to escape, and now they're well rested.
You can move them
on
when
top
they're
of that, so
asleep.
they'll think
Yeah.
clearer.
It's not like it's going
Well,
on
have-
infinitely.
You can you can move them back to their cells, but how did they get out in the first place? They're going to be able to get out again,
Well, you let the
and they're
guard-
going
no,
to think
this isn't
better
during an
about it,
escape-
so they aren't
you
going to
could
be
use it
caught
during
by
an
the nap
escape
store
attempt,
next
I
time.
I just meant a riot.
You have a directional beam one yet?
Yeah, storms. I mean, it's a storm. It's not, a precision tool.
What about the guards? I mean, do they
Just- Okay. Anyone else?
Okay, I got one. For the absolute worst of the worst prisoners, the ones that just, are just locked up all the time, I present to you bomb handcuffs. They're especially fitted handcuffs onto prisoners that if the handcuffs are broken, they just explode and instantly kill the prisoners. Because obviously they're just scum of society anyway.
And
so
also,
no one's gonna miss them. No one's gonna miss them.
So hang on. What if there's a prisoner that's been a bit rowdy and he's had a bad day, and then he blows him up, and all he was in there for was because of weed.
These are the absolute most vile prisoners,
like solitary confinement ones.
Yeah, like people who are in for mass murderers or something, not just like your run-of-the-mill
this is bomb handcuffs for the whole prison, right? It's not just his decision on when to use them. What if a guard has a vendetta against a prisoner who just went in there for a little bit of weed and then boom, he now has no hands? Now he's going to have to get the fluid.
What about the guards?
Can't wipe his own ass.
The bomb handcuffs.
What if I'm dealing with the prisoner that has the bomb handcuffs on, and he breaks the handcuffs? Do I explode also?
No, you don't.
What if someone puts the bomb handcuffs on him? As like, what if there's a breakout attempt and they get them and they use them on the guards? All of a sudden now you've got guards that are going to blow up.
The bomb handcuffs have a special DNA sensor, so they know when it's on like a prison guard.
Shred gun.
So yeah, this is a ruse. He's part of the government. He wants your DNA on file.
I am the law.
Oh.
Well, he's a prison guard.
Okay, what am I competing with again? Let me just see what I'm competing with. The nap storm, the party window,
it's like
and a lawsuit. Okay.
It's a prison. Lawsuits are inevitable.
Okay. Okay, this is tough. But I'm gonna try one more time.
There's some really good ones.
What was the card you discarded? The other thing you could have been?
Castaway.
Ah.
It could have been Tom.
That would have been a good one.
I've got like okay. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with fashion pajamas. Now these guys are all trying, bomb handcuffs.
I feel safe already.
Dangerous. Party window, that's going to get you fired. And a nap storm, which quite frankly just sounds comfortable but unsafe. What I'm trying to sell you is something for after you've been a prison guard. After you've had a long day at work and the prisoners, the prisoners are all tucked into bed. And you're like, right, I want to go home. I want to make sure you're on the cutting edge of nighttime wear or even daytime wear for nap fashion pajamas. Quite frankly, I've had the worst hand I could ever believe in. But this works, okay? Fashion pajamas are exactly what the hard-working prison guard of today needs, because they've got a lot of work to put into. They need to look good.
But with a party window, you never want to go to sleep. It's a party 24/7.
Which I'll get drunk at.
And be less ready for attacks.
So, the only one, I love fashion pajamas, but since I'm a prison guard, I have to think about the prison, so I'm going to have to give it to Fohamner.
Ooh.
I was thinking about every
gave it a good
aspect
shot,
of your daily
party
life.
window.
I cared about you. Does that mean Fohamner won?